When you see a police car's flashing lights behind you, being nervous is natural. It can feel worse if you can't hear clearly or if you have difficulty communicating. It can make you anxious if you're a person with physical disability or if you're driving with someone whose behavior can be unpredictable. It is important to know what to expect. Plan ahead for accommodations, be prepared to communicate with the officer, and ask for help if needed.
It's important to understand what a traffic stop is like as a driver and from the perspective of a law enforcement officer. A traffic stop is considered a dangerous part of our job because it's the unknown. As an officer, when you walk up to a vehicle, you don't know what's in the vehicle. What could happen during that traffic stop? It's the dangerous time, not knowing what's going to happen.
Hey, sir. Hey, I'm Sergeant Kessler. I'm with Colorado State Patrol. Hey, the reason I stopped you today is because you did make a complete stop back there at the stop sign. Did you realize that?
No, I did not, sir. But I have a disability and I may need help with a stop. But here's
Okay.
my card.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Safety is the top concern of our profession, for you, the driver, and for the officer. So if there's an issue, we want to work through that issue so that we can all go home safely at the end of the day. Think about it from the perspective of the police officer walking up to your car in traffic. The officer will not know if you or a passenger have a disability or condition that may cause a problem with communication or a certain behavior. The driver needs to let the officer know right away if you need something different to communicate or if there's a behavior that they're not expecting. They need to understand why that's happening, and so you need to tell them.
If a driver is going to be pulled over, remain calm. Pull over to a safe location. First, activate your turn signal and pull off the highway or to the right side of the roadway as soon as it's safe to do so. If you don't feel that it's a safe place to pull over, put on your flashers or emergency lights. This lets the officer know, yes, I see you behind me and I'm going to pull over somewhere safer. Once you are stopped, put the vehicle in park, turn off the engine and the radio or anything else making noise inside the vehicle. Then roll down your window, stay in your vehicle and keep your hands in a visible location like on the steering wheel. If it's nighttime, turn the dome light on inside the vehicle, which will light up the inside of the vehicle to allow the officer to see that there is no threat in the vehicle. The officer may also use a spotlight for more light, and the officer may come up to your vehicle on either side. Wait till the officer comes up to you and tells you why they stopped you and what documents or information they need.
Good afternoon, sir. I'm Sergeant Kessler with Colorado State Patrol. The reason I pulled you over is for speeding 70 miles per hour in a 55 mile per hour zone.
If you are deaf or cannot use verbal communication, officers may write down the reason for the stop.
Yes.
In the same place you store your registration, you may also want to have a card to tell the officer about your condition and what challenges in communication or movement you may have. It's very beneficial to both you and the officer. It's very nice to present a card with that information with your license and registration. So knowing what to expect during a traffic stop can help you plan ahead, and you'll be calmer in the circumstance, which is critical for your safety and the officer's safety.
Police officers can offer a range of accommodations, such as using pencil and paper, or requesting a sign language interpreter or VRI, video remote interpreter. The driver might ask an officer to speak slowly, repeat instructions, and use simpler words. It's okay to ask for a chance to calm down people in your car, especially if the behavior could be disruptive or concerning to the officer.
We're trying to work together to de-escalate and make everybody safe and calm, so we can determine the best course of action for the individual. Nobody looks forward to a traffic stop. They're stressful under any circumstances. So planning ahead is critical, and it really helps a lot. Following these procedures will help make a traffic stop a safer experience for everyone.
Visit Pulseline Collaborative Training's website for more tips on traffic stops and other public safety concerns for people with disabilities. Get fact sheets, disability identification cards, and more videos like this one. And we encourage you to reach out to your local police or sheriff's department to ask questions and share information about yourself and family members with disabilities.